Previously on Locked In Miami, a comeback competition commenced when the remaining blue team, who failed to make it to merge, competed for the last spot to be in the top 6. In the end, the rated R player, Zay, came out victorious, winning his spot back in the competition. The top 6 competed in a music challenge where the winner earned safety and an unprecedented ability to cast 2 votes in this week's elimination. Unfortunately, Shad and Anthony ended up being first 2 eliminated in the challenge and landed their spot in the bottom 2. Meanwhile, Melissa ends up being the last house guest standing, earning herself the win in this week's daily competition, with the rest of the house guests being the deciding fate of Anthony and Shad's game. Paris, Shad, and Zay agreed to work together against the opposing alliance of Itik, Anthony, and Melissa. When it was time to vote, Itik was tricked into throwing a sympathy vote to Shad, and as a result, by a vote of 3-2, the enigma, Anthony, was sent packing, leaving the locked-in house. We're down to the final 5. Who will win today's daily challenge? Who will be backstabbed? Who will be lied to? Who will go home? Find out on tonight's episode of Locked in Miami.
Go. Oh, second, no. Ain't talking Christmas time. Switched up my host. A lot of the shit that I did, these bitches just catching on. If I let a nigga slide by, he bout to blow. Then I gotta go. I get my nothingness clip. Little nigga, I gotta go. Pink is my color for life. Ho, wedding gon' be rose gold. I get the dick, then I dip. I'ma show him to the dough. This pussy vitamin C might give a nigga a glow. I gotta go.
Nathan, you made this?
Man, and shit like deja vu. All the shit that I've been through, but I don't wear it on my shoulder, so they wouldn't have a clue. Man, and shit like deja vu. And I'm fucking living proof you can make something out of nothing, no matter what they think of you. Man, and shit like deja vu. But you made it through. You made it through. So chuck up the dudes. In different cities, vibing with my crew. Turning up, we through the roof like the fucking rain is due. Man, and shit like deja down.
So the votes are read, and it comes out that Anthony is going home. I'm very upset. That was not supposed to happen. I really thought that he was going to be safe. I threw a sympathy vote, and Zay also threw a sympathy vote, which fucked me up. So yeah, I'm so sorry, Anthony. I love you.
So I was actually able to convince Itik to keep me, which I'm so shook about. I cannot believe it. Now my final 3 with Zay and Mar, we're gonna keep pushing. Fortunately, Itik, even though you kept me, I do have to do what I have to do when it comes to you. So thank you for keeping me, but you definitely fucked up.
I'm glad I didn't throw one to Shad. I love you.
After making the final 5, me and the other cast members decide to go out and just have a night of fun.
Bitch, sit back, watch me get that money. Couple million bank book can't done it. And a Bonnie and Clyde, this a Spice and Tommy. Roll out now the car with the top down. Dirty gal every ear tag a drop down. Boom boom fat in on my shots like 1 pound. Back up and back, watch me shut this club down.
You bitches ain't next. Sitting home, watch my gram, who vex me? I want like a rude girl, I chase them checks. Big fatty guys straight from the jacks to the jet. Excuse you, bitch, we grind for this money. And these broke niggas can't get nothing from me. Don't say me a rude guy, yeah, I'm taking shit. Lay a nigga down if he don't run. And I'm not good to me, I done pop my pussy on his honey. Bitches use the same boat when I'm running to this money. Never take the what and left it what bitches all the time. Wine up on a beat, make a nigga come find.
For this challenge, our competitors must hold a plank position for as long as they can. The first 2 to drop will be our bottom 2 and will be up for our elimination vote. this week. The last one standing will be the winner of this challenge. Be safe and have 2 votes in the elimination. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I just fucking won. When I tell y'all I knew that I had to win, I had to win. Unfortunately, Zay and Melissa are in bottom 2, so I cannot get rid of Ip, which I wanted to. Y'all know I've been gunning for that bitch this whole season. What should I do? Melissa better do everything she can because if not, she'll be following Anthony right out the door.
Just whatever. That's whatever. I don't even know. Don't even know how intense it is. Love it, but God, please help me.
Okay, so the plane comp was hard as fuck. I was the first one to drop, and now I'm unfortunately going against Melissa. If I would have just held on like 10 more seconds, literally 10 more seconds or 15, I could have made it to the end and won. Because literally after I dropped, Melissa fell, and I teaked literally, and then shot. Boom, boom, boom. It was a domino effect, and I started it. Unfortunately, now I have to go up against Melissa, but I feel good because I got Shad and Marmar, duh.
Love would have brought you home. Love would have picked up the phone. Love wouldn't have me kicked up alone. Love had you feeling dead right when you were wrong. Love got me out on my own. Love got me different, I respond when I won't. Love got me wondering who can, cause I don't. Love is a bitch, be with her cause I'm gone. Put my gut dress on and now I'm feeling it. Nice ass legs long, you gon' be feeling it. Call my girls and you know they gon' be with the shit. Like yes, honey, gotta show 'em who we fucking with. Cause you was sleeping on me, on me. Had me out here feeling lonely, lonely. Acting like nobody want me, want
that you fell first in today's challenge, you will automatically be up first in today's elimination. Melissa, being that you fell next, you will be joining him on the block. Paris, congratulations on winning. You will be granted an extra vote this week. One by one, you will cast a vote for the person you want to eliminate. Let's begin. Paris?
Melissa has been kind of shady this entire game. And, I catch her in rooms with IT or see her, coming out of confessionals with Anthony. So at this point, I don't really think I can trust her.
Paris, who will you be casting your 2 votes for?
I'm gonna cast my 2 votes for this person because you're working with the op. So you gotta go. Just like he'll be going next.
Shad.
My fingers are literally crossed right now. I was not expecting Zay to fall as quickly as he did, but I really need Melissa to leave this house. At one point, I did give her propositions that we could work together and figure out some type of way to get us both to the end. But we have to play the game. At the end of the day, Mara already won. I think it's really, really good. So that's why I wanted to freeze this out, because I'm like, if it's a final 3 scenario, naturally, it will combination of me, you, say, try to do like a final 3 thing within that group or whatever. But as long as I could.
I don't get the final 2.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Because I feel like she would be a competitor that I would be able to not necessarily beat, but at least be on similar terms as far as competition goes.
Shad, who will you be casting your vote to?
So I feel like this is a bit of karma. You tried to get me out last round, and you were clearly visibly upset that I stayed. So, sorry, not sorry, I'm voting.
Itik.
Although it may have looked like I've had many allies this season, I've only really trusted one person and had loyalty to one person, and I think that'll show in my vote today.
Who will you be casting your vote to?
Well, I promised Melissa I would save her, so.
She don't trip, flip, flip. She don't
Staying on a trap for a meal. I'ma hit the dash on the deal. You see I'm the boss over here. Check you and your crew when you're new. I hear they call me gymnast. The way I had to flip it. I know how I grind, I'ma bet on me. You could take a L or join this team. I go with the flow. Originality from head to toe. We don't really care for status quo. We don't really care for status quo. She be doing TM. Sweetie, you much more than just a BM. WC, she crush it every day. Tripping out their minds cause they can't relate to your greatness. So unbreakable, they can't shake it. Too phenomenal, ain't take it. Proud to say I do the most. I hear they call me gymnast. The way I had to flip it. I know how I grind, I'ma bet on me. You could take a L or join this team. I go with the flow. Originality from head to toe. We don't really care for status quo. We don't really care for status quo.
The results of our elimination votes, and I will play the votes. Paris,
Cast my 2 votes for this person because you're working with the op. So you gotta go. Just like he'll be going next. Melissa, sorry.
that's 2 votes, Melissa. Who will you be casting your vote to?
So I feel like this is a bit of karma. You tried to get me out last round, and you were clearly visibly upset that I stayed. So sorry, not sorry, I'm voting Melissa this round. I guess a bit poetic justice.
And the final vote. Itik, who will you be casting your vote to?
Well, I promised Melissa I would save her, so I saved Melissa. Which means I am able to advance today.
So, in a 3-1 vote, Melissa, sorry. Most people, you had a great amazing season.
Don't let any of y'all losers get hugs from the host.
Your grace, my heart,
Next week on Locked in Miami.
Final elimination of the season. Sage, before we can go differently, who will you be voting to tonight?
My vote is unfortunately for. I'm sorry. So, with that being said, I vote.
This is really obvious. I've been waiting on this opportunity this whole season.